Hi everyone, it's Kesman from my sister channel. Welcome back to another video on my channel. Today, I'm going to be reviewing Essendons season for 2021. If you are a returning Kesman Pass, welcome back to another video. Like, comment. If you're new to the channel, watching this for the first time, like, comment and subscribe. Means the world to me as we're on the way to 200 subs. Now, Essendon got beaten by the Western Bulldogs by 49 points in a season that was one thing as well on top of that. But what a season's been for Essendon. Like, I had them bottom 4, bottom 5, to be honest. I thought their rebuilding was there. But other than that, yeah, I think the season's been pretty good and decent based on form. But until they start performing top 8 levels again, not winning the final since 2004, that's over like 5,000 days. So it'll be about nearly 6,000 days, you think, with that. And it's really poor for a team that should be winning the final. 11-win season with a 109.1. Made the finals due to Fremantle losing that spot. I think they may have lost to Sydney, I think, from memory. But the teams that the Bombers have been, and there's a lot of positives in that. The way that they finish on the ladder. For me, they've beaten the Bulldogs in convincing fashion. They beat Adelaide. They lost to Richmond. And I think they beat Collingwood twice. I think from memory, they lost to Brisbane Lions. I think they lost to Geelong. They lost to Carlton. So they've had some decent wins, but they've also lost some games that probably should have had. I think they lost to West Coast, I think, from memory. On top of that, but other than that, they did beat St Kilda, who didn't play in the finals. They beat Fremantle, pretty sure. I think at one point. But when you're playing teams that are top 8 teams from last year and you're beating them, whether it's once or twice, I think that is a huge positive as much as possible. What else? I think the way that this season has gone for Essendon, I think it's a positive in the right direction. Haven't won the final, didn't think they were. They got some kids in there that really showed up and played consistently well. Other than that, I thought they fought off really good. I think despite the positives and negatives, on top of that, they're really showing how competitive they can be, as much as possible. So if they can start performing consistently well and beating teams like Geelong, Brisbane, and well, who else we got? To think they beat Hawthorn, I'm pretty sure. If they can start beating teams like Geelong, Brisbane, Sydney and the Giants more often, I think you get a far more competitive team, for sure. But I think the future is bright. I think they should be alright, but it all depends on how they play. Now, the question marks will be, can Essendon back it up? They might be a hard team. I haven't done the season predictions for next year, and I'm gonna wait until next year to do it. Because it's all at this rate, we don't know how bad of a loss this is. 49 points against Western Bulldogs should they been earlier. I think they should have come out and probably kicked accurate in that first quarter. But if they show signs of improving that consistently, I can't see why they can't be up there again and make it difficult for the other teams to be up there. You might get the same teams that might drop out, but other than that, it's going to be, it's tight competition as much as possible. How I rate them out of 10, I'm going to give them an 8. About the same. I could have given them an 8.5. Let me know what you think. Am I being too harsh on them for that rating? But I just don't see how, that one bad game that the Bombers played, if they play like that next year far too often, it's going to cost them a final spot. So they're going to have to review the game, go by what happened, and then other than that, you can start off again. But other than that, I think Essendon's had a good year. Making finals when a lot of us had them bottom 6. To be honest, that's where I had them too. I thought the Sard, Danaher, McKenna will hurt, and Fantasia as well on top of that. But in the end, I think they performed really well. So that's the end of my review for the Essendon Football Club. Now that's out the way, all these teams done. Got some good content coming out. Obviously, I'm going to preview the games for the finals and teach some previews for that. Other than that, I did pick Essendon to win. I thought they may would have got the Bulldogs, but you know what? We all know what, Essendon fans out there, Sammy GFC, a shout out to him. Other than that, I think Essendon's going to be okay, and I think their future is really bright. So, until next time, like, comment, and subscribe. Go the Mighty Pies. I'll do the draft picks that we got for next year when the free agency has set in, and then I'll talk about the new coach, and I think what the plan might be as well on top of that, because there's fun a lot more, and it's just more to talk about it as much as possible. But until then, bye.